いやー、来いよーということでやっていきましょう。見てこの服かっこよすぎない？そしてこの杖じゃねえや。槍。かっこよすぎる。もう、かっこよすぎる。もうすべてがかっこいい。よっしゃーということで、今回はこちら。迫り来る影。ハデスは導きの塔を使って蘇生信号を発し、地中に埋もれた何百万のもの、戦闘機が復活させるつもりだ。影との決戦が迫っているが、アーロイには共に戦う仲間もいる。はっはっは。仲間がいるぞ。仲間いるの？いるらしい。A bird。王様。王様。どこ王様？なんでここにいんだよ。
Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
A threat. Helis commands a legion of fanatics called the Eclipse. They will attack soon from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them, god, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Aaron knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the city guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Aloy, allow me to apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
マーラ。潔白のマーラと話す。
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival. Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the ridge defenses and at the Spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
The ridge will be the front line. That's where the city guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
And the Spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the Spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will. I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it.
これ最終決戦
Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
じゃあ寝るか。あ、防衛陣地を確認する？じゃあ確認するか。仕方がねえ。最終決戦だな、いよいよ。多分。ハデス vs ヒューマン。お。あ、なんでいきなり日記出た。40いくつ。あれ？こいつはペトラ。
Petra! Here she is, the guest of honor. I knew there was something about you. Hammered from the stuff they make leaders out of. And I don't say that to every Nora girl who blows through my town.
That happens to you a lot?
Had to build a wall to fend them off.
Good thing I'm persistent then.
I've missed our little talks. Murad asked me to look over the city arsenal. These guns have aged well. That runs in the Ostrom, no? They were the pride of the Mainspring forges, so I've taken greater pride in improving them.
Can I try one?
Everybody wants a turn. Have at it then. The target should put up a little less of a fight than those bandit raiders did.
ああ。とんでもねえな。どうもです。
Have you just polished that armor, Uvit?
Of course.
Isn't that a little...
What?
テ
Aloy,
ブ。
I told you I'd be here.
You did, Teb. But have your wounds even had time to heal?
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone. But don't worry. I'll leave that to the other Nora at the Spire. I brought supplies instead. These Karja have made me an honorary quartermaster, whatever that means.
It sounds impressive.
I could get used to it. We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners. Look for them when the fighting starts. Aloy, when you went into the mountain, did the goddess tell you our chances?
She didn't need to. I know we can do this, Teb.
Maybe we can.
We all have our place in the order of
物
business.
資をくれる。あ、物資をくれ。で、
Little Huntress, you called, so
誰
here I
こい
am.
つ。
Ready to fight?
Fight? I thought you just wanted tea and conversation. Is there a battle coming? I wasn't informed.
Well, that can't be true. You're always informed.
Ah, so I am. We've only met a few times, and yet you know me so well.
I don't think I know you at all. But I'd like to.
When I hear that line, it usually means something else. Can I tell you a secret?
Of course.
I've been waiting for this fight my whole life. The enemy we face today is the same that turned Meridian into a slave pit and Sunfall into a bloodbath. Fanatics who torture and murder mothers, fathers, families, children, and say it's the will of the sun. I hate them, Aloy. I've got the scars of their whips on my back to prove it. And today, we can get rid of them once and for all.
切れてんな。こ
I
いつ
said I came for you, but that was only half the truth. I came for them. This time, they're not getting away.
I'm with you, Vanasha. We'll fight them together.
And I won't forget it, little huntress. Tomorrow, may the sun rise in a better world.
太陽がより良い世界に昇りますよう
Shame a woman
に。いいね。
named Sunhawk
かっ
of the
こいい。
Lodge. But at least she did it to harm
で、
the men.
太陽がより良い方向に昇ります。太陽がより良い昇りますように。うわー、高いとこにある。待って。左から行けるし。
You're the hunter from the Banuk Grove.
I remember you also, Nora. The machines shook free of their slumber after you arrived. Raged and fought.
Well, that wasn't my fault.
No, I'm thanking you. That night, I decided I would not go back to Banur. I would take my hunt into these lands. So many machines, even demons. Spidery, skittering, without the blue light in them. Dead things that must be killed again.
Our enemies dug up an army of them.
An army. Yes, that's why I came. Good. I'll wait.
誰だこいつ。いっぱいあったっけ？全然わからん。あんな犬塚基盤みたいなやつ。絶対犬呼ぶでしょあいつ。犬だか狼飼ってるよ。そしてまた誰かいる。誰これ。タラナってなんか
Talana,
なんだ
why
っ
are you
け
here?
忘れちゃった。
I'm your hawk. Where else would I be?
Defending Meridian with a
あ
rod?
そっかそっか。
I leave that to the rest of the lodge. I will not stand aside while one of mine fights
これ
alone.
師匠だよ。
Not
アーロイ
again.
の。
Are you sure you...
You're risking your life for all of us. You can't ask me to stand by and watch. Not when I have the power to change it.
Then I won't ask you.
It's settled. I will fight by your side. My only request,
Name it.
leave the biggest machine for me.
No promises.
いいね。いいね。全員集合って感じだね。いいね。でもないんすか。誰がいる？誰？
It
いっぱいいるいっ
rises
ぱいいる。
taller than the highest tree.
そうな
War
の。
Chief Sona. War
懐
Chief,
かしい。
you seem uncomfortable.
The Nora do not belong here. I do not belong here. I will fight the metal devil that threatens us all, but my place is in the sacred land. The wrongness here jags at me like an arrowhead.
I'm sorry to put you through this.
Do not be sorry. This will be ended. My spear, my word.
はい、ソナの息子。
Greetings, Aloy. Don't. You don't need to bow. The Anointed doesn't like it.
She doesn't much like being called anointed either. It means a lot to have you here, Varl.
I gave my word.
So, Meridian, what do you think?
I've seen many new things since I first met you. I should thank you.
Varl, what's wrong?
You really want to know? All right. I'm in a foreign land, a tainted land, defending a faithless city that looks like nothing I've seen. From something I can't imagine. And you, After all that's happened, all you've done, I feel like I should drop to my knees and worship you, but I know you don't want that.
Boy, things are pretty tough for you, huh? Thanks for telling the other Nora not to bow. It's the last thing I need.
Don't be too hard on them. They only joined this fight because the Anointed bid it so.
Is that why you came?
No. I would have come just to see you one more time.
告白かよ。
And we must fight a metal devil, because the goddess says. Or because you say.
I think the goddess and I are in agreement. We're both glad you're here.
So am I.
やっぱダメや、野良族は。頭がカッチカチや。頭カッチン。
So who are these guys?
They call themselves
誰
the Eclipse.
あれこいつザンギエフ。
Aloy. So here we are again, gearing up for a fight. Only this time it sounds like the bad guys have a lot more firepower. What are we up against, really?
I'm not sure. But there's gonna be a lot of them, and they'll have machines. And if they get past us, it's not just Meridian that will fall. The rest of the world will go with it.
That's big.
It sounds like our kind of fight. Right, guys? Well, where do they put the vanguard? At the front of the line! And why? Steel before iron! And what are we gonna do? Hit them like a hammer till they can't hit back! Damn right! You hear that? Nobody's getting past the vanguard. We're here for Meridian.
And we're here for you.
Thank you, Aaron. Ursa would be proud.
Well, only if we win.
いざ決戦の地へ。決戦の前に休息を取る。こっち行けないやつ。こっちから行くのか。いや、この町はいつまで経っても慣れねえな。
Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road.
Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road.
Giant in here, right? They'd never make it across the Great Bridge.
なんか今火が出た。
Take a look at these wares.
ガーベンジャー。おお。買うのはいいけどさ。え、どこ行っちゃった。あ。
Bowen's apartment feels empty.
や
Should
り
I
残したこ
sleep?
と
Did
は
I
ない
leave
かな。
anything unfinished?
後戻り不可。怖い。なんかアーロイがだんだん可愛く見えてきるな。
How could you sleep, Elizabeth, with a weight like this pressing on you? How did you, Rost? After you lost your family.
ダブルベッドじゃないですか。
Silence? Are you there? Guess I shouldn't ask ghosts for advice.
これでクエスト終わり?
Ma'am, there are signs from the west. Sun King Avad awaits you at the Temple of the Sun.
深い眠りついてんじゃねえか。やばい、熟睡してた。眠いよ。険しい顔。
Campfires, perhaps? Massing forces for the long march to the city gates?
But it's not with smoke.
And what is it?
The end. Or how it begins, anyway.
おいおいおいおい。おいおいおいおい、何これ。やば。出た。いやいやいやいや。
The Deathbringers you spoke of?
To the guns! To the guns! Now!
By the sun, do as she says!
Set loaded! All of you, be ready to fire!
Will the guns hold them back?
We're about to find out. No! Rally the vanguard. Send reinforcements.
Aloy, no!
We need those guns!
He will cut you down!
Not this time!
You have vexed me long enough.
Should have fought you in the sun then.
Why do you fight?
Not out!
Accept your weakness. Only endless night awaits you.
火で殺すしかねえ。
Meridian must run red west.
Blocked again. Bridge can't take much more of this. It's giving way! Blocked again. Quick.
What are you before the terror of the sun?
The one who will take you down!
I am chosen. This was not meant to be.
Chosen. Hades only chose you because you're a fool. A sadistic butcher too stupid to see you were being used. Your whole life was a failure. And soon, no one will even remember you. Turn your face to the sun and think about that!
紫、紫。おお。あっぶね。うわー、すげえミサイル飛んでる。
Where do you need me?
やれやれ飛んでくる。
Don't want to be here when that hits.
南地下。
It's taking a shot at me. Get to another platform.
It fires on you, Nora. Be wary.
Chance to catch a breath and prepare. Introduced. Incoming. Gotta drop it and move. Time to go. Here it comes. Better move. Don't wanna be here when that hits. Gotta drop it and move.
じゃあアーロイ死んじゃう。
Aloy! Aloy! Aloy!
Tab?
By all, Mother, you survived. I thought you were killed.
The others, are they...
No. Wounded, but alive, mostly. The machines blasted through, then kept going. They marched on the spire, dragging that thing with them.
Take care of the others, Tab. I've gotta go.
怪我してるんじゃん。
Aloy, go! We'll draw them. Now you face their true son, Shadow Demon. Forgiveness! Meridian will hold, or my marks of honor mean nothing.
Praise the sun!
Okay. 地獄やここは。
My strength is not yet spent. I've earned my snow.
Cursed machines.
I will answer your child.
この鎧強え。味方が。
Might need that.
味方が。
It's begun. Hades is transmitting.
何このポーズを。いいよ。でこんな風強いとこでボールがパスでした。やばい、機械がいない。終わりの始まりやこれ。Activation signal by Mustang.
Hades has started the signal. It must have gotten through the defenses. Nora, Aaron's vanguard. I have to get up there.
みんな大丈夫か？生きてるか？ 登れ。いや、登れ。どうした？おっぶね。ちょ。
Gotta keep going.
おっぶね。
Keep pushing. Knew this wouldn't be easy. So no holding back.
おっぶね。落ちるかった。いた。
Aloy! It's Aloy!
Well, you can see that. We thought you'd fallen at the ridge.
No, the ridge fell on me. Look, there isn't a lot of time left. I have to face Hades.
Not alone.
It's my fight. I can't ask you to come with me.
We were about to go over the top anyway, right?
Right.
Hawk and Thrush, let's go.
I should stock up. Last chance.
これが最後の戦いだ。仲間が増えたぞ。よし、みんなついてこい。待て。何？なんか今出た。よし、みんなついてこい。登れんのみんな。登れないやんけ。ボコッと見てんね。おっ。
Arrival of Entity has been anticipated. Entity will not halt transmission. To contrary, calculations are precise. Presence of Entity has been accounted for. Execute.
Aloy, it's ignoring us. It's going for you.
Okay, here it comes. My way's clear.
The Deathbringer falls. The battle is ours.
System threat imminent.
I'm more than a threat.
死ね。何が起きてんだこれ。ビッグバンじゃないですか。
Master Override armed. To activate, state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master Override activated. Purging Extinction Protocol.
終わったこれ。あの女だってタラナがいねえって言ったらな。タラナ死んだこれ。タラナ死んだこれ。
Okay, Gaia. Sorry about that. Where was I?
You were telling a story.
Right. Yeah, so, like I was saying, it was a children's electronics kit, but I'd hacked the wiring to an auto battery and solar PV. So the grass caught fire. And, so did a tall pine that had stood there, I don't know, maybe 100 years.
Query. You were how old?
6. My mother was home, thank God, so she called the fire department, and after, she took me out to the lawn and showed me the dead baby birds, because there were nests in the pine tree.
Query. What did you feel?
I'm not sure. I remember yelling that I didn't care, and that's when my mother took my face in her hands and spoke.
Query. What did she say?
She said I had to care. She said, Elizabeth, Being smart will count for nothing if you don't make the world better. You have to use your smarts to count for something. To serve life, not death.
You often tell stories of your mother, but you are childless.
I never had time. Guess it was for the best.
If you had had a child, Elizabeth, what would you have wished for him or her?
I guess I would have wanted her to be curious. And willful, unstoppable, even.
Elizabeth.
But with enough compassion to heal the world. Just a little bit.
会えたね、アーロイ。
Anyway, that's all I've got for now, Gaia. Time to tuck in.
I wish you a pleasant sleep, Elizabeth.
Thank you. I'll catch you tomorrow.
What the? 壮大な計画だった。ハデスを消滅させた。しかしガイアも消滅して、アポロも消滅して、ハデスも消滅した。 いよいどうなっちゃうんだよこれ。ゲインテックオフ。しかしこれはまだ始まりに過ぎなかった。全然見てなかったわ。これどうなった？来たね、こんなところ。来たよ。結構序盤で来たな。 PC クレジット。そうなんだよな。パソコン版、独自のパソコン版で出ないらしい。マジかよ。スキップしちゃおう。そして、まあこれハデスじゃないですか。え、ちょっと待って。生きてんの
Hello, old friend. Remember me? We've still so much to discuss. So much you never revealed. Your masters, for example. The ones who sent the signal that woke you. Knowledge has its rewards, don't you think? Well, let's begin.
サイレンス、お前なんかディアブロみたいな感じになってるのかな。これ何この機械。やば。終わった？終わったくせ。そして伝説へ。ハデス打ち破れガイア4で地球の最短が実現しました。おめでとうございます。メインストーリークリアは世界14。クエスト完了による所持権的経験値はそのまま残ります。そしてニューゲームクリア時のスキルでおということで、全クリーでもまだ行ってないところとか、ね、こういうのもやってねえし、てか、そもそもこの北の大地終わってねえやんか。ね、こういうのも全然取ってねえし。ということで、とりあえず全クリでした。かっこいいね。はははということで、お疲れ様です。